My name's Greg from Made by Greg Cox, and I do fitted furniture, kitchens and wardrobes. I studied art, and for work I did set building, and I used to see bits of furniture that I just thought, I could do that, I could make that, and it had a big price tag on it, and so I thought, I'll give that a go. So tried to sort of morph the art into furniture making, and then people would see the table or the shelves that I made and say, I like that, can you make me a cupboard this big or whatever, and it just evolved naturally. So then from there it's sort of, yeah, not looked back. I think the first tool I ever bought was a power drill, and then when I started getting into doing things properly, I wanted to use some real wood, some hardwoods, and a friend of mine had a planer, and I was just blown away by, you can get this rough bit of wood and then put it through the planer and it looks this beautiful, amazing piece of wood out the other end. So I went straight online and found a review for the hammer A331, which I've got, and they had just such good reviews. So I got the bandsaw, which I still got, and so they were my first proper machines. Bought those maybe 6 years ago, I think, and then 4 or 5 years ago bought the K3 Winner. Had that for a number of years, and then we bought the K700S, and yeah, just kept wanting to buy things. So yeah, bought the big extractor, and then bought this, which is the spindle moulder. We're slowly getting into doing new things, like maybe making our own handles and edge pulls and things like that, our own mouldings, and we do shaker doors. Those kind of things, it's just so much easier to do. We had a small spindle moulder before and it wasn't as accurate, and now we've got the power feed as well. It's a lot safer and easy to repeat things. The VAT 300, I saw it years ago when I bought the bandsaw, and I just thought that just looks so good. I like the fact that it's a workbench, it's a table for storing stuff on, you can do finishing on it, and you can change the heights, you can roll it around. I can go and unload my van, I can bring it to my van and lower it to the same height as the back of my van, pull everything across onto it, wheel it into the workshop, then pump it up and then slide it onto my bench, and then wheel it over here and then use it as an in feed or an out feed for the planer. Is just amazing. It's just so versatile. It's like an extra pair of hands. I think in terms of speculative purchases for the future, I think there'll be a planer sort of in the future. We've got Digi rise and fall on this machine and the table saw, and that being able to dial it into that level of accuracy is amazing. And then if we can then have that on the planer as well, and it's nice to have that consistency there. The one I've got there is amazing. There's nothing wrong with it. It works as good as the day that I got it. But if you're processing a lot and it's just on for the entire day, it's quite noisy. So I've been watching the YouTube videos of people doing their reviews of the Felder ones, and it's good that I can just watch those videos and just read up on the machines and then sort of see how quiet they are. They're amazing. So I think that'll be a big improvement just on the workshop environment. And then the amount of times you hear people talk about them and they say, you know, I've had this machine for a year and I've not even changed the blades once. And you just think, oh, that's amazing. I mean, I've changed the blades on that and then I managed to chip it straight away. I don't know. Yeah, I know I want it. It's just choosing the right time. But then beyond that, I don't know what else we need. I think we're quite set up. I had a sort of several machines that I wanted to get, some core ones, which was the table saw, the planer, the spindle moulder, and the extractor. And then beyond that, I mean, I'm not sure what we go for next, but I'm sort of sure we'd find something. I like the fact that if everything's with one company, then it's just one port of call. You know, if the technician comes down, if we got something serviced or whatnot, then they could have a look at all machines if we needed to. We could put them in for one day, they can come down and just service everything in one hit. How useful is that? It's brilliant. If you can make your life easier by just going through one company for all the machines, then yeah, I'm gonna do it. Because yeah, I've got enough to do as it is.